Tanya White and Laura Chambers. You are some of the best table topic speakers, impromptu speakers, or we can say speaking off the cuff.
I agree.
So today we are going to talk about how can we make table topics very effective. I want to ask Laura first. Can you give some ideas how can we make very effective table topics?
Well, I think Inspired Toastmasters does it the right way. We have, over the last several years, made it a point to keep our table topics different, creative, challenging, not just the same one-line questions to answer. And by doing that, we're always on our toes when it comes to table topics, you know? We're always thinking a step ahead. And that is sort of the secret to impromptu speaking, is to be ready for it. Just like that, you can turn your brain on and come up with an answer or a logical train of thought. So how do you do it? Well, my thoughts are to keep your table topics fresh, challenging, different, fun. Yes, we laugh during table topics.
Tanya,
Well, I second what Laura is saying, that we have to be creative, we have to be fun, and we have to introduce different ways of having the table topics. So whether it's examining photographs and telling a story about that, or starting a story and getting the participant to finish the story, there's all kinds of different ways to do table topics. Another great idea is to have a bag with a bunch of items inside that can't be identified, and the participant has to wear a scarf on their face, and they have to pull an item out, and they have to figure out a story about that item. That is another fun way. But regardless, we do need to keep it entertaining and fun and challenging, because being able to speak off the cuff impromptu is a valuable skill. It's a skill that you can use when you're being interviewed for jobs. It's a skill if you are somehow being interviewed for a meeting, a reporter. There's all kinds of different scenarios where you need to be able to speak quickly without having a prepared type of speech.
Everyday life.
when people come to speak, many people they have fear what to talk, how to talk. So how to overcome that fear?
Just do it. One of the things that I appreciate and have always appreciated the most about Toastmasters is that it's a safe place to make mistakes. It's a safe place to get up to the front of the room and suddenly not have a word to say.
And take the risk.
Take the risk. Take the chance. Step out of your comfort zone and do it.
And not be judged.
In every speech, we need a kind of organization, a structure of the speech. How do you bring that structure impromptu on the topic in table topics?
I think that's the most challenging thing, because when you're writing a speech, you have a chance before anybody else sees it or hears it to come up with the best opening line and an organized body and a powerful conclusion. But in table topics, it's all off the cuff as you go. So that is, I think, the most challenging part of table topics, is to keep it organized. How do you do it? You practice. You might not get it right the first time.
And it gets easier.
Yes.
I have to say, since I've been a member of Inspired, I find getting up and doing the impromptu, the table topic speaking a lot easier than it was when I first started. And in some ways, it's almost easier than doing a prepared speech. So
It's shorter.
It's shorter. It's just doing it and not worrying about how you look or how you sound, and just doing it.
There is no time, and you try to bring those thoughts all together and conclude effectively. How do you do it?
I'm not sure one person could answer that question, Madan, because I think it depends on how your brain works.
How you think.
What is your thought process? like Tanya said, it gets easier with practice. I don't know if somehow you develop a Rolodex in your brain that you can flip through really quickly as you're looking for your next sentence. I'm not really sure what the answer to that is.
I certainly think that more you do it, the more comfortable you get, and it gets easier, and it's training your brain almost. And that's really why I like Toastmasters, because I feel as I get older and older, I need to keep my brain sharp, intact.
Firing on all 8 cylinders.
That's right. So
Yeah.
to have to do that and speak impromptu, I feel is a good brain health for me.
To become a prepared speaker, very professional one, we need a very experienced public speaker. For impromptu speaking also, do we need very experienced speaker, or anyone can do it?
Anybody can do it. In fact, I think most Toastmasters participate several times in table topics before they even try their first speech, because it is a mini speech and it does get you more comfortable standing up in front of your peers. You don't need experience. Table topics is what we do every single day, all day long through our lives. We talk to people. We talk to people without thinking about it first.
We have to introduce ourselves.
Yes, yeah.
That's a wonderful idea. Thank you. Thank you so much, Laura. Thank you, Tanya, for giving your time. It was wonderful.
Thank you, madame.